Hey everyone, welcome to This Explainer. I am genuinely so excited to have you here today. Think of me as your personal dev mentor for the next few minutes. So grab your mental notepad, clear your workspace, and really lock in, because you are about to unlock a serious superpower. We're looking at source material that breaks down the absolute ultimate repeatable structure for getting exactly what you want out of artificial intelligence. Let's start with a quick test. You ever type a totally normal question into an AI, right? Maybe something like, write about AI, and the response you get back is just, well, average. It's generic, it's kind of boring, and it definitely doesn't sound like it was written by an expert. It's a completely universal frustration. We sit down expecting magic, and we end up with this very polite, incredibly average wall of text. But what if I told you that you could ask the exact same AI, the exact same core question, and get a 10 times better answer, literally just by changing how you ask? Here's the brutal truth. The system isn't broken. Your input is. Most people do not have an AI problem. They have a prompt problem. They're treating these highly advanced systems like a basic search engine from the early 2000s. But today, we are going to fix that. No more guesswork. No more super frustrating trial and error. We are going to build a repeatable structure that you can deploy every single time to get expert-level results. Okay, let's dive into this. Section 1, the mechanics and why structure matters. To actually command these systems, we first have to understand what's happening under the hood. The core developer insight here is that large language models literally do not think like humans do. They don't have sudden bursts of creative inspiration. Instead, they respond strictly to patterns and instructions. And what that means is clarity equals quality. Because the AI executes patterns rather than human thoughts, structured prompts create predictable, expert-level results. When your prompt is structured, your result is predictable. It is really that simple.
Moving on to Section 2, the cheat code. Let's look at the 5-part architecture.
Consider this me handing over the master keys to transition you from being an average, everyday user into a legitimate AI commander. It all boils down to this 5-step framework: role, task, context, constraints, and output format. Memorize this. Seriously, write it on a sticky note and put it on your monitor. This is the ultimate repeatable backbone of prompt engineering. If you use this exact structure, you cannot fail. Let's break down each line of this code. So step 1 is role. You absolutely must tell the AI who it should act as. Instead of just saying, explain AI, you tell it, act as a senior AI engineer. Why? Because assigning a role instantly forces the AI to pull from a highly specific set of patterns. It immediately calibrates its tone, its depth, and its style to expert levels. You're basically setting the baseline intelligence for the entire conversation right out of the gate. And that builds directly into step 2, task. You've got to be crystal clear about what you actually want it to do. Never, ever just tell the system to write something. That is a guaranteed recipe for average. Instead, say something like, explain prompt engineering in simple terms. Clarity is absolutely everything here. If you're vague, the AI will be vague.
Okay, step 3 is context. Listen closely to this one, because this is where almost everyone completely drops the ball. The biggest mistake average users make is assuming the AI just instinctively understands them. It doesn't. The AI does not automatically know your situation. It doesn't know who the output is for or where it's going to be used. You have to tell it. Is this for a total beginner, a seasoned expert, an email newsletter? The more context you provide, the better the AI performs because its response becomes hyper-targeted.
Step 4 is constraints. You need to set firm limits. Think of these as your guardrails for the AI. Give it a strict word count. Give it a very specific tone or style. For example, explain in under 150 words using simple conversational language. Setting these firm limits prevents the AI from just hallucinating or going way off track into random, irrelevant tangents.
And finally, step 5, output format. You need to command exactly how the answer is presented. Do you want bullet points, numbered steps, a comparison table, a video script? By commanding a specific format, like saying, give the answer in 5 bullet points, you make the data immediately structured and usable for your specific workflow. No more copying and pasting into a Word doc just to spend 20 minutes reformatting it yourself.
All right, section 3, the transformation, or compiling the code.
Let's slow the pacing down for just a second. We've got the syntax down, so let's compile the code and look at a direct visual comparison. And this brilliantly illustrates the massive 10 times difference we're talking about. First, if you use a weak prompt like explain prompt engineering, you're going to get a boring average textbook answer. But look at the strong structured prompt. Act as an AI expert, explain prompt engineering to a beginner in simple English. Keep it under 150 words and present it in 5 bullet points. It's the exact same AI under the hood, but the output quality, it's night and day. Let's level up. Section 4, God Mode, the pro level hack. That 5-step framework, that alone will put you way ahead of 90% of people. But if you want to hit pro level and truly unlock God Mode, here is the advanced developer secret. Add this exact line to the very end of your prompt. If needed, ask clarifying questions before answering. This is so incredibly powerful. It transforms the AI from just a dumb tool that spits out a wall of text into an interactive partner. Now it's actually thinking with you, not just for you. If your prompt is missing a crucial detail, the AI will actually stop, turn around, and ask you for those missing pieces before it even starts doing the work. Section 5. Executing the code. Now, it is your turn. So we've broken down the architecture, we compiled the code, and we unlocked that pro-level hack. Now I am issuing a direct challenge to you. Take a prompt you've used recently, one of those that gave you a really average, disappointing result, and rewrite it. Run it through this checklist template. Define the role, clarify the task, provide the context, set the constraints, and absolutely dictate that output format. Use this exact template to graduate from an average user to a commander. Test it out today, and I guarantee you will instantly see a massive difference in quality. Let's summarize the core philosophy of this explainer. It all really boils down to this simple equation. A bad prompt equals an average result. A good prompt equals a useful result. But a great, structured prompt, that equals a truly powerful result. And look, mastering this architecture is just the beginning of your training. In our next deep dive, we're going to be exploring the incredible differences between zero-shot versus few-shot prompting and how you can actually train an AI with examples for insane pinpoint accuracy. Before today, I want to leave you with this final, absolutely crucial thought as you head back to your workspace. As these models get smarter and as they get more integrated into everything we do, you have a choice to make. Will you just passively use AI, or will you learn how to command it? The architecture is officially in your hands. Now go build something amazing.